Hey, 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 what's up? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another channeled reading with Nephtara Grace. That would be me. Your hostess for the next, I don't know, maybe half an hour or so. Oh, let's see what is tea in the spirit realm. As someone who hangs out in the spirit realm, like that's kind of just where I hang out. There's a lot going on. Oh my goodness, there's so much happening, but it's really great. It's really great. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. My experience is that the spirit realm is always this active. It's just that now the veil between this realm and that one is so, I don't know, not there, that it's easier for us to have that experience of, man, there's a lot happening spiritually. I think it's always been that way, but that's just me. I've been on task for a while, so what the hell do I know? Issa. This is a Issa with 3 sides. This is like a what's coming through is rejection is God's protection, but let's see what else is here. Ingus. Ophila. Okay, now. I was feeling this yesterday, though. I don't know. Chill out, rest, let it come to you. Chill out, rest, let it come to you. Okay, but, let's see. Oh my gosh, my hair is getting long. All right, let's see. Chill out, rest, let it come to you. Rejection is God's protection. Anything else about that? Stop. Oh my God, stop, listen, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. That song. Yeah, it really is a stop. The bottom line is stop. Whether it's stop and pay attention, or a stop and a rest. Like, okay, illusions coming out. Yeah, stop and pay attention. Stop and pay attention. Something up. 3, 5, 8. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's something about forgiving but not forgetting. Yeah. Accepting things the way they are. Being your own leader. Yeah. And really letting like what you know come through. But then there's stillness. It really is like 5, 2, 7. Yeah, 7 and 8. Yeah, this is like a don't move backwards. It's almost like I'm just gonna go for it. It's almost like, okay, sometimes you can forgive, but that doesn't mean you go back. It doesn't mean you go back to whatever something was that had you be where you were. Listen, I'm just here to be a messenger. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, I feel like this is like your ancestors rather you stop than move backwards. And I think that's really important. I think that's kind of what's behind all this. It's like stop so you don't move backwards. Stop so you don't go in a loop. Stop. Yeah, just stop. Here's Red Jasper again for nurturing. Look at that. We just had that yesterday. I'm telling you. This is a stop and take care of yourself. I'm telling you, I can feel this. This is like, you know better. You can see this and you can feel it. It's something that's happened before. And if you continue down this path, it's going to end the same way. Nothing new is going to happen. So you just want to do what you didn't do the previous time you encountered this energy. And before, what you did was you just went with the energy. You went along with it, but you didn't stop to be present with yourself and take care of yourself. Now, things have been slowed down enough so that you are present to what's happening. You can see it clearly. So now you have an actual responsibility to yourself to stop and understand if you keep going in the direction you're going in, it's not just that it's on you, it's that it's on you times 10 because you know better, right? Whereas if you will just stop. We kept getting that patience crystal rhodonite out here. I'm surprised it didn't come today, but if you'll just stop and let this, whatever this is, I'm hearing this too shall pass. If you'll just let this pass. It's almost like it's whatever is happening is a reaction, not a response. Okay, so it's two different energies happening. Yeah, I think this is swords energy. Yeah, that's what it's giving. It's giving swords energy. Let's get yeah. And taking care of yourself is the work right now with red jasper out here. Yeah, let me get 2 oracle cards on this, and I feel this so strongly. I don't even know. Yeah, I feel it real strong. Compass. Yeah. Yeah, this is like whatever this is trying to alter the direction that you're flowing in. Like, cause it's like you're at this place. You're in this transitional period. Bone collector. Wow. Yeah. 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 Saturn Grace at the bottom of that. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever this is, it's over. Like whatever it is, and it's not, I don't even see it as is something you're not letting go of. I see it as it's almost like something knows that you're transitioning and it's trying to re-engage you. So it's not that you haven't let go, it's that something is sad to let go of you. So it's trying to re-engage you. But here's what's wild. Let's go ahead and get tarot. Here's what's wild. I think that this, let's use this deck. I think that this energy, because I'm going to call it energy, I think that this energy knows as well as you do that you have to, you have to go. I think it would be, I don't even know. It's swords energy. It's swords energy all day. All day. 8 of Swords. It's all day. And here's the thing. I don't think, 5 of Swords. Yeah. It's not, again, this isn't something that you haven't let go of. This is, I'm going to say it's a person, but it's not a person. It's an energy that hasn't let go of you. It's like, I started by saying there's no veil between here and the spirit realm. So let's just make up that this is a spirit. This is a spirit that is not attached to you. You do not have this you don't have this spirit attached to you, but there is a spirit that is obsessed with you. Okay? Listen, don't get me started. Don't get me started on this. All right? Anyway, yeah, 10 of Cups. This spirit freaking loves you. This spirit thinks you are the ish. The ish. Okay, look. So I'm a shaman. I'm a psychopomp. I'm a psychonaut. Okay? As a shaman, I'm very clear that there's a part of my soul that's in the underworld. I remember leaving that shit there and coming back healed. Okay? So I understand some things about spirits that a lot of people don't. I understand a lot about how the other realm works. I am, like I said, listen, I'm a frequent visitor. I'm a frequent flyer in the other world. So just know that it is possible. Like this spirit has encountered you and loves you. Yeah. Yeah. Page of Wands. Princess of Wands in this deck. Yeah. So it's you literally give this spirit life. You give this spirit life. And for whatever, whatever it is, it's time for you to move on. But this spirit is not ready for you to move on. Isn't that funny? Because, here in human land, we talk a lot about spirits not being ready to move on, to move on to the other side. This is that experience. Okay, except for it's not like you've been haunted, because there's something about like who you are. Like I really feel like I feel like you're some type of shaman like myself, okay? Because you're not this spirit hasn't been haunting you. It's given years. Wow. So yeah, you haven't been experiencing this as a haunting. You just have, they're saying that you felt like you've been being watched. You have had similar experiences in different people that you've encountered over the past several years, because this spirit has been influencing people around you just so it can be next to you, close to you. Wow. Yeah, why do birds suddenly appear every time you're near? This thing is in love with you. And it's really sad because wherever you're going, it can't go. Five of jars. So here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about that. This is like the literally, God bless America. It's like something, I don't know. Let me see. Because I feel like they're telling me the story in reverse. Because you're now going, you ascended to a realm, to a dimension where this spirit can't follow you. So your life is just going to automatically get better. Because while this thing wasn't haunting you, like you didn't have like a poltergeist experience, it was definitely influencing your life to keep you on a lower frequency so it could always be around you. Girl, listen. Look now. Yeah, so you have not had the easiest life. And this is what's so wild. Oh my God. I really get this. Because it's not a curse. It's not even a hex. Because it's not something, I can't see where it's something that somebody sent to you. I really feel like you be in them other realms. And you met this spirit. I don't know I don't know. And then this spirit fell in love with you and has been, body jumping, body hopping to stay with you. But now you've ascended, so it literally can't go where you're going, because the humans that vibrate at that frequency would not host this. And don't forget, however this goes, you don't host this. This has been body hopping and body jumping in the people around you. Wow, so you must have cut people off. Except for, it's still, no, you got it narrowed down to one person. What the hell did you do? What? Okay, hold on, wait, slow down. You narrowed it down to one person, and now that spirit, this spirit goes in and out of this person. Okay, so this thing was body hopping in the people around you, but then your level up included you letting people go, because it's like now this thing doesn't have options of who to jump from to be near you. It only has it seems like it has a focal access point to you, and so it must be like you have this one person that you still, I'm hearing like you still fuck with from the past. All right, so, but that's the thing. Somehow also you learn, because when I say better, something now. I don't even know if you can see this spirit. Well, you know about it now, but there's something like it's not as easy. This thing can't fool you anymore. It can't trick you into staying anymore. So whatever you've done, whatever it is you do, whatever you're doing, it's not even able to, it don't have no more reliable connections to you. So even though there's still one person you still fuck with from the past, that's not a reliable connection for this spirit anymore. I don't know. I don't quite understand that. Let me magician at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay. Let me just read these cards. 8 of Wands. Yeah. You see, so this is something. Ooh. What the what? You learn how to defend yourself. So it went from the 8 of Wands to the 7 of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles, and you're learning how to defend itself. They said game, set, match. Wow, because this is wild. Again, because your whatever, wow, this thing helped you because however, whatever it is you learn to do to defend yourself from this spirit, like how I don't even quite see into your storyline enough to know what happened, that but you at some point you woke up, like at some point you were like, hey, something is off, something something wrong here, and then you began to defend yourself. And this is now Wands energy. We went from swords to wands. Okay, so you began to defend yourself spiritually. Yeah. Listen, but that spiritual protection, that spiritual defense you learn for yourself, it's like it automatically alchemizes into a 10 of Pentacles for you. So give me something on this 7 of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. What is that? How do we do that? I knew you were going to come out. This Prince of Cups, I'm telling you. But okay, no, we're not going to take that. That's not. I want to know about the 7 of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. How does the collective go from the 8? How does the collective move from where they've been? And I get it's through a spiritual defense, a spiritual protection. But to the 10 of Pentacles, so the King of Cups is how? Some type of passed over loved one help you. Yeah, you had help from the other side. I feel like you must have had. I got the King of Cups out here, but I'm hearing very strongly this is a passed over loved one. This is help from the other side. Okay, hearing that very, very strongly. So we're going to take that. So, however it is that you were able to spiritually defend, protect yourself from this entity, this spiritual entity, you had help from the other side. Okay, and that's how you were helped. That's how you got help to alchemize this to 10 of Pentacles. Okay, give me something on this 10 of Pentacles, please. Let me get this 10 of Pentacles. But yeah, this spirit was in love with you. Like, in love with you. Wow. Okay. Okay, I want to say this. This has something to do with self-pleasuring. So apparently, that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, Prince of Swords. Tell me more about the Prince of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. This is somebody who, the Fool. New idea coming in. me something on the Prince of... What? Prince of Swords. Moves fast. Acts first, think later. You would think it'd be a wand, but it's the Prince of Swords. It's like they have an idea, they go for it. The Keeper or the Fool. That's a new idea. It's almost like... No, it's an idea. It's an idea that gets turned into the Queen of Pentacles. It's an idea. Give me more on this Four of Cups. And then the Nine of Cups. Okay. All right, so whatever this is, it's something, it's a way that you actually begin to nourish yourself. It's an idea for nourishing yourself. Coming into the Seven of Swords, followed by the Sun. You know what? There's something about what this is the way you, yeah. This is a lifestyle change. This is indicating to me a lifestyle change. There's a way that you lived your life before because of this spiritual entity following you around. Like there was just a way that you lived your life. And I think I'm going to say that there was a lot of anxiety and probably like tension in your body, and you probably didn't even know why. I also feel a lot of mental conflict. I feel a lot of emotional gaslighting. But it was all this entity, like using every trick they had to keep your vibration at a point where they could always have access to you. And I feel like they had their access point to you was through wand energy. Okay, so through energies that were sexually pleasurable, whatever that was. So your past intimate partners figure heavily into this. So again, this isn't for me something that you can't let go of. It's something that was following you. So it's also given me that whatever cord cutting, all that stuff, that all got done, and it was effective. Okay, because it's not that those people are necessarily there anymore. It's that this energy was still trying to find a way to get you. But you figured it out. Like whatever it is, again, whatever you began to do to defend yourself from this energy, it raised your vibration, it raised your frequency, that not only it became, like your frequency literally became unattainable for this energy. And you had help from the other side. There's some passive loved one from the other side who helped you do this. And a large part of what this looked like, you defending yourself or raising your frequency, fear or not, was nourishing yourself. Like I'm looking at pentacles and jars, like for real self-care. But I feel like, with the Seven of Swords out here, it's like when other people are looking, it's like the Seven of Swords and the Sun. When other people are looking, they actually cannot see what you're doing, and that's what's so funny. I think that's what's really, really funny. But you are fully aware of what nourishing yourself and nurturing yourself does for you. Like you just get that. Yeah, this was, I think, what you've been through. Wow, this is bold, but I'm feeling this in all the chakras. Coming out the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, what you've been through has actually been, it's like, imagine, y'all, I'm just gonna give an example from my own life. Yep, look at the devil hiding. Ooh, goodness. Imagine that as a psychopomp, I go deliver a soul from its waiting area to wherever it's going to finish out its time, right? And one of the spirits that I deliver decides that they love me and they're not going to get out of the boat when I come back, right? When I drop them off and come back. But the thing is, to come back with me, they need a body, okay? So they come back and they try to come back with me. But guess what? They don't have a body. Okay? So you gotta take this how it resonates for you. I'm giving myself as an example, so to try to help make this flow. But I think if this resonates with you, you know who you are. Okay? I ain't gotta say too much. And the nearest body they have is the person sleeping next to me in bed as a psychopomp. Okay. Um, y'all, please hear the whole message in here about being very responsible for who you partner with. So, let's say that the person sleeping in bed next to me wasn't themselves protected against something like this. Okay. Now, this entity has come back in the person in bed next to me. And as long as I'm in a relation with that person, the entity's happy. It can follow me around. It can be because the entity's in love with me. Okay? You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, take that how it resonates. But let's say that I pick up on something's different and then I start doing my spiritual protection and stuff and amping it up. And then I get help from the other side. Because look, the other side recognizes, hey, we got an escapee, right? Like that guy isn't supposed to be. He's out of the boat. Get him back. And so now there's guards on the other side working to get this entity back where it belongs. And in the meantime, on this side, I'm doing everything I can to raise my vibration. Okay. All right. So eventually, that entity will not be able to follow me around. Okay. And as far as the person who was sleeping in bed next to me, right? Let's say that they have, in the meantime, gotten their own spiritual protection up. Let's say that. And now the entity's having a really hard time. High Priestess. No, that's the Hierophant. Wow. Yeah. Having a really hard time staying connected. Following me around now. Because now that person's frequency has increased. And it's not as easy to tap in and do that. And even if the entity tries that, I just throw my spiritual defense up, and so now it's not getting what it wants. Eventually, whether it wants to or not, Four of Pentacles, whether it wants to or not, it's going to have to go back from whence it came. It's going to have to. You're going to have to. It needs a body. There's no bodies. You get what I'm saying? That's what this is giving. It's like Six of Wands. That's what this is giving. And it's almost, here's what's wild. This has really been about your light. This has been about your light. And so I feel like this is so beautiful. Ooh, listen, something that when you love yourself and take care of yourself, it makes your light shine brighter. And so one of the missions of this entity, and keeping your vibration low, was also to keep you hidden, to keep your light as dim as possible is another way you could think of this. And so this entity set up these circumstances for you in your life where that you were always distracted from taking care of yourself. So that's something that I would ask you, very humbly to keep an eye on for yourself, whoever you are is resonating with this. Please make your self-care sacred. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Don't worry about whether it's trendy or not. Make your self-care sacred, because apparently that's one of the ways you cultivate your light. And apparently your light is formidable. 2808 on the timer. Formidable enough for an entity to follow you from the underworld. Listen. start beef. 5 of Wands came to start B3 of Swords. This thing is heartbroken. Listen, a whole demon fell in love with you and you broke its heart. I'm just going to be honest with you. And now you're 6 of Swords. Yeah, you're a demon slayer, but not in the way people, High Priestess. You're a demon slayer, all right. Temperance. Yeah, you slay demons. So, listen, maybe someday, look, the world, maybe sometimes you do take a sword. I don't think so. I'm hearing no, you don't. I'm hearing that you are a demon slayer, and this is one of the ways you do it. You are so avant-garde. You're so non-traditional, even on the other side. You're very revered on the other side. Yeah. I'm hearing bounty hunter. 9 of Pentacles, bounty hunter. You're a bounty hunter. I love that for you. Well, you broke this demon's heart and you sent him back to where he came from. Listen, big ups to you. That was a hell of a run. The moon at the bottom of the deck. I wonder if you even know what you do. Do you know you're doing this? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. 29, 22, and 10. You take all this as it resonates. If it don't resonate, please leave it behind for the person it does resonate for. These readings are timeless and energy is fluid. Number 20, rebirth. I'm telling you, judgment out here. I'm telling you. And here's what I love, and I mean this. When we deal with entities like this on a spiritual level, and we're able to send them to where they belong, I have my own personal thoughts about that, but when we're able to send them where they belong, that is, they're no longer in this realm, that doesn't just benefit you, baby. And that's why I say big ups to you and thank you, because you removed this entity for several people. This entity was body hopping, yo. Body hopping. Body hopping. Okay? So, listen. Thank you so much. Thank you for your service. Thank you for being an actual spiritual gangster. Thank you for being, you're a G. They said you're a spiritual G. Thank you for that. You know, I just want to say this reading was beautiful. We started off with the, what was that? Yeah, the Eight of Swords, and we finished it on the Six of Wands. So I'm for real, for real. Thank you so much. And we didn't go through a lot of majors in this reading. To me, you did the work. Yeah, you had some help from the other side, but you're somebody who gets down in the trenches. You know, your sleeves rolled up to your elbows. You get in there, you do the work. So for real, thank you so much. Thank you for defeating this entity for all of us. Thank you for being able to see through the illusion. Whatever it is that you're experiencing right now, just as a reminder, the whole context of this reading is that whatever you're experiencing is just this entity trying to reattach, but it can't. It literally can't. So it's heartbroken. It's Three of Swords. I saw Three of Swords. It is heartbroken. And you've still got some, the Bone Collector came out, right? Like this entity is really trying to get you disoriented. So your compass is screwed up and you don't know which way to go, but Red Jasper, loving yourself, that self-care, that's how you keep your compass pointed to true north. I think that's a really, really beautiful energy to be in. And then the Bone Collector. So the Bone Collector is this ancient shamanic grandmother who literally holds it all. She can hold it all. There's nothing that Bone Collector can't hold. So I have a feeling, you know, if this resonated with you, that you're somebody who holds a lot. You not just hold space, but you hold a lot. Okay, you're somebody very special. The universe trusts very much. This experience with this entity following you, you may need. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. The Bone Collector, I feel, is to shamans as psychotherapists are to muggles. Okay, I view the Bone Collector, whenever I see this card, I see this as the special expression of the universe that is there for people like shamans, people who, like psychopomps, who do this work to go and say, yo, I need for you to hold this. I'm done with this mission, but there's something I haven't quite integrated it. It's not in my Bone Collector. I need for you to hold this and be with me. Yeah. All right. I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much for joining me for this. If you like, however, please comment, like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so the next time I drop a reading, you can be there. So hopefully you don't be square. I don't know, something like that. Maybe not. Regardless, wherever you are, whenever you are, remember to trust your process, your path, and your purpose. Ashe.